in both the cases, this is a quadratic equation because highest power of the variable is 2. So any equation in which the highest power of the variable is 2, such equations are known as quadratic equation. So the polynomial equation in which the power of the variable, so highest power of the variable, that is also known as degree.
Okay.
Degree and highest power of the variable both are same thing. So if degree or highest power of the variable is 2, then it is a quadratic equation. And let's say if degree is 0, then it will be a constant polynomial or constant expression. You can write anything. If degree is 1, then it will be a linear equation or polynomial. You can write anything. If degree is 2, then it will be a quadratic equation. And if our degree is 3, then it will be a cubic equation. So please note down this. So the first information which degree gives is the type of equation. Means it classifies the equation whether it's a linear, quadratic, or cubic. And the second information it gives is the number of solution an equation can have. So let's say if it's a linear equation and degree is 1, so it's the maximum solutions will be 1 only. If it is degree is 2, then maximum possible solutions will be 2. Maximum solution means, let's say that this is the equation x square minus 4 is equals to 0. So the possible values of x which will satisfy this equation will be only 2. It cannot be greater than 2. Let's say x is 2 and x is negative 2. So these two are the very values which will satisfy this equation. So there are only two solutions. First is 2 and the second one is minus 2. So degree also gives the maximum number of solution our equation can have. So please note down this, then we'll move to the next. I think Dhruv, you haven't taken a bath till now. That's why your camera is off today.
Yes, I just woke up right now, so I'm just.
It's too late. It's too late. It's already 10 a.m. in your country. So it's too late, especially for the school kids. Your voice is not audible at all, Dhruv. It's breaking.
My leg is paining.
Not audible, Dhruv. Not audible. Voice is cracking a lot. You are not audible.
Hello?
Form is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So you just write this standard form. That a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant term. And there is a necessary condition, which is that the coefficient of x square it should be a non-zero number. It cannot be zero because let's say if it is zero, then the equation will not be a quadratic one because when zero is multiplied by anything, it will become zero. Now we have bx plus c is equals to zero, and you cannot see any power two. That is, degree is not 2 here, degree is 1. So in such cases, it will not be a quadratic equation. That is why the necessary condition is that the coefficient of x square, it should always be a non-zero number. Quadratic or not, I'm writing the third one also, which is a little different one. Say x plus 1 over x is equals to 3. And the last one is 20 plus x over x square into 20 minus 3 is equals to 0. So you have to solve these four expressions to the simplest form, and then you have to tell me whether the given equations are quadratic or not.
Hey students! Interested in boosting your studies? Enroll now at Keddy Edtech. We offer online tuition for the Cambridge curriculum, grades 6 to IGCSE, AS, and A-level. Start learning with us today.
Transpose that on the right hand side or multiply the whole equation by the variable. So I'm using the second one. Okay, I'm using the first one, the LCM. So here in the denominator we have 1 and here x, so the LCM will be x. So here this denominator doesn't have x, so the numerator will be multiplied by x. So x into x will be x square plus 1 is equals to 3. Now if I transpose 3, this x will be in the multiplication, so x square plus 1 is equals to 3x, or I can write this as x square minus 3x plus 1 is equals to 0. So you can see that the highest power of the variable is 2, and this is a quadratic equation. And let me do this with the
Yes,
other
sir.
method also. Like the question was x plus 1 over x is equals to 3. So just do that, multiply. In denominator we have x and we have to eliminate that, so multiply by that on both the sides. So you have to multiply by each term, so x into x. Okay, so first term will also be multiplied by x, second term will also be multiplied by x, and the third term will also be multiplied by x. So x into x, that is x square, x and x will be cancelled out, so plus 1, and 3 into x, that is 3x. So when you transpose 3x on the other side, so you will get x square minus 3x plus 1 is equals to 0. The second equation, so 20 plus 20x over x square is equals to 0. So you can cancel out 1x because there is a x in the denominator and the numerator. Sorry, x in the numerator and the x square in the denominator. So I'm writing on the left hand side. So if I write this x square as x into x, so 1x will be cancelled out. We have only 1x there. So 20 plus 20 over x is equals to 0. So do the same thing, multiply by the x, or you can take the LCM also. I'm multiplying by x. So first term will be multiplied by x. Then second term will be multiplied by x. And then, okay, there is negative 3 also. Okay, negative 3, negative 3. Negative 3 will be multiplied by x is equals to 0. So 20 into x, that will be 20x. This x will be cancelled out. So plus 20 minus 3x is equals to 0. 20 minus 3x, that will be 17x plus 20 is equals to 0. And you can see that it is a linear equation. It is not a quadratic equation because highest power of the variable is 1. It's not 2. So Dhruv and Hamza, please check your answers again and do let me know whether you guys want to ask anything.
Okay. Thank you
hope
very
you
much,
guys,
sir.
yes, you guys have written this. So moving on to the next slide.
Yeah. So, sir, even today the cricket match is going on.
Yeah, it will start after 1.5 hours.
Oh, okay. What?
Yes, now it will be for 5 consecutive days since it's a test match. Yes, 2 days to the Yes. Yeah, please send the answer in the degree for each part. And excuse me for a minute. You can answer let me compare both answer. Okay, both of you have given the same answer. But just let me check whether everything is correct. Okay, first one is correct. Second one is correct. Third one is correct. Okay, yes. Yes, your answers are correct for each of the 5. Now, the next thing is the root. Basic example earlier before x square minus 4 is equals to 0. If I put x is equals to 2, so this will satisfy the equation 2 square minus 4 is equals to 0. 2 square is 4 and 4 minus 4 is 0 is equals to 0. Means when I'm substituting x as 2, it is satisfying the equation. It means x is equals to 2. That is 2 is a root of the equation. It is also known as solution of the equation, and it is also known as zeros of the equation. As you can see, when I substituted x as 2, this has made the whole equation equals to 0. So these are the 3 names for the roots, that is root, solution, and zeros. Since I told you that its degree is 2, so there will be 2 roots of the equations. And the second one will be x is equals to -2. How to find the roots of the equation, we will cover that later. There are 3 methods to find out the roots of an equation, like completing the square method, quadratic formula method, and the middle term split method. or sometimes you can use the algebraic identity as well. We'll see each method how to find the roots of the equation. Now it's a basic introduction that what are the roots of a quadratic equations. So please note this down, and if you have any doubt regarding this, do let me know. Just a reminder that you have to do those past year questions before Monday's class.
Yes, I'll do it.
Yes. Now we
Okay, no problem, sir.
yes, since now you can't go to the parties on the weekends, I hope you will be able to submit your work within the
Yes.
time.
No problem, sir. Then even you gave us homework. Didn't you give us homework yesterday? Also, yeah, which I forgot to do. I'll do it. I'll do it and I'll submit it.
Mhm. It's like
I'll
Mumbai
submit
Indians.
everything.
It's like Mumbai Indians has now forgot how to win IPLs, and
No.
you are completely at home now, and still you are not doing the homework. That's not a good thing, bro.
No.
Your voice is not audible through if you are saying something. You are not audible at all through if you are saying something. I'm not able to listen. Not audible through, not audible.
Disrespecting my team.
I hope you have written this, Hafsa. I'm moving to the next slide.
Writing the example right now.
Okay.
I'm done writing.
Okay, moving to the next slide. There is no need to write this down because since time is less, I'm going to explain this slide. So nature of the roots, like in the previous example, we got the roots as 2 and -2. So how are we classify the roots? So if real roots means like it can be a normal positive number, negative number, a zero, it can be decimal, it can be in fraction, it can be in square root, any type of number which exists in mathematics belongs to the real roots. But there are such types of numbers which are not possible in the mathematics. But still by calculation, sometimes we get such type of numbers like if there is a negative term present in the square root, so such numbers are known as imaginary because it is not possible uh, that we have a negative number inside the square. So if we have any root in form of this, like -3, or they have written in the bracket 1 plus minus, and there is a negative number in the square root. So such roots are comes under the category of imaginary roots. Other than that, every type of number belongs to the real number. So we classify them as real roots. So it is generally asked in the exam that you have to find out the nature of the roots. To find out the nature of the roots, there is no need to calculate the exact value.
Hey students! Interested in boosting your studies? Enroll now at Keddy Edtech. We offer online tuition for the Cambridge curriculum, grades 6 to IGCSE, AS, and A-level. Start learning with us today.
The second is it can be negative. And the third one is the discriminant can be 0. So we have three conditions. So here it is greater than 0 means it is positive. So whenever we are getting the value of the discriminant as positive or greater than 0, so for those equations, the roots will be two unequal real roots like 2 and 3. Both are unequal and both belongs to the real numbers. Or you can say the two distinct real roots or two different real roots. But when the discriminant is equals to 0, so there will be one double real roots, or you can say two equal real roots, means both roots will be equal. They can be positive, they can be negative, they can be in decimal, they can be in fractions. So both roots will be equal. So when the value of the discriminant is 0, but when we are getting the value of discriminant in negative, it means that there will be no real roots, there will be only imaginary roots. So roots will be like this or like this. Means the negative term will be present in the square. So that will be possible when we calculate the discriminant of a quadratic equation and discriminant is coming negative. So in that case, there will be no real roots, there will be only imaginary roots. So in this chapter, whenever we are getting discriminant as negative, we will not solve those quadratic equations because such equations will have imaginary roots, means such roots are not possible in mathematics. You will study in pure mathematics 3 complex numbers. So in that chapter, we will study about the imaginary numbers and the imaginary roots. But currently in this pure maths 1, chapter 1 quadratic equation, whenever we are getting the discriminant as negative and the roots are imaginary, we will not solve such type of equations. So we have to focus only these two cases. So I will, if you guys can take the screenshot because I have very less time left now. Take the screenshot
Yes,
and
sir.
note this down.
I
Note this
I
down.
already took screenshots, sir.
Okay, so this was the first slide, nature of the roots. And this is the second one. Have you taken the screenshot, Hamza?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so that